His commitment to the families as a unit and as to individual members. This nurtures self-esteem and provides the feelings of identity, belonging, and support. They put themselves out for each other. Diba? Para makaliktek kayo. Sige. Commitment to the families as a unit and as to individual members. 1. This nurtures self-esteem and provides the feelings of identity, belonging, and support. They put themselves out for each other, sacrificing their own immediate wants for the person in special need. Yan kung meron kay anak na ang tawag ng special child, no? Because God really blessed families with special child. Loyalty and fidelity is also a hallmark. Okay. A family headed by a strong father with uncompromising values, including a strong work ethic. That work ethic is strong in every one of his children. It's also strong in his children. Similarly, all fathers should claim their place in the family by making their presence felt. In our culture, the mothers have the general reputation of keeping the family intact and closer together. Her strong maternal instinct and her great love for children has tremendously helped in promoting authentic women. Second, appreciation. They don't take each other for granted. They are thoughtful and generous in expressing their affirmation. Third, communication. This is the lifeblood of a strong family. They openly share ideas, beliefs, and dreams. They are not afraid to express opposing viewpoints because they know that the differences are acceptable. It also means listening and really hearing the hopes, questions, pain, or anger of any family member. As Saint Teresa of Avila would often say, souls need to open up their hearts to someone. Every soul needs an outlet. Let us listen sensitively to what they have to say before offering solutions to their problems. Hindi natin in-short yung unahan kasi alam na natin yung problema, sinasabi natin, alam na natin kagad yung sagot without really listening. Fourth, time together. The hardest to maintain in today's busy world will be working spouses, work-related travels, overstructured kids, volunteer commitments, a blaring television, all can distract us from spending time together. Yet time, bold capital, is what family members value most. Moments for bonding, nurturing, and memories which last a lifetime. Strong families spend prime time together, not just leftovers. They do a variety of things together, whether indoors, outdoors, discovering new places or new restaurants, since we love to eat, watching TV together, it's not now. We always say before when we're speaking, the Lord will take care of our family. Kahit na konting time lang, okay na yan. I guess this is the realization that we have in our community now. They learn to prioritize and select which invitation to accept because all this means losing time with the family, the chance to lose today will be gone forever. No rewinding, no replay. Fifth, conflict and crisis. No family is without stressful and bad times. Strong families pull together when unexpected trouble comes, seeking help if necessary. They negotiate quarrels with patience and respect. Sixth, back to the last, spiritual wellness. This is a vital component among strong families. They have faith in God, religious belief, concern for others, and practical ethical behavior. They testify that this gives their life together greater meaning and purpose, and give them strength to face tragedy or loss. They spend time in prayer and meditation, church participation, volunteer or service work, concern for others, and include God in decision-making moments. Early in life, let us introduce our children to catechism. It's taught from childhood that the purpose of our existence is to know, to love, and to serve God. A child will learn to see his neighbor, the image and likeness of God, and will grow up to spend his life in a way that will make him inherit the kingdom of God. And in conclusion, all families have some of this, few may have it all. Let us find our strength and identify areas which we can improve on. Asian families have many of these desirable traits because of the extended family system. Our families have remained intact. We must continue to place a premium on quantity and quality time with our children. These traits are helping us cope with the kids in these changing times. In closing, may I share with you this passage. If we learn to bend without breaking, if we learn to be strong when we need to be strong, if we learn to give when we need to give, then both parents and children will go through the formative years with impressions and beautiful memories that will last a lifetime. Okay, so those are the probably traits of a strong fan. Madami pa dito, but I guess that's enough to be able for us to reflect and to probably check kung ano nga ba yung weakness natin. Kung saan tayo more or less nangihina o nagkulang. Madami kasi ngayon, ang nangyayari kasi ngayon is that if we are not really aware, no, that sometimes our children really are different. Ang dami nga sinabi dito that they would like to express themselves differently, that they want to rebel. Mga nandito no? That we should really respect their individuality, that they want to come up with their own identity. Madami yan, very complex. The world is very complex. Pero ngayon, saan tayo nangihina? Kasi na-tolerate na ba natin na we just really don't want to talk to them because they're difficult to understand, they're different language. Iba na yung nananag-guess nila, pretend pretend, anong term nila, mga pretend. But I guess siguro ngayon, let's share, masansipin natin ang, mag-iwalay pa tayo.
Parang marami silang na kwento.
Oo.